Hello. So today I like to talk about my experience with Azazel. Um, I'm at first was really interesting about Azazel because I don't know why I was really interested in Azazel, but it is. So maybe it's because the sigil is nearby simple and so on. But it is because in my opinion it was so that he is a spirit with a ability to change uh, how say I have forget the word a damn it, how say this, I don't know. Anyway, um, my experience with him is that I not to invoke him or something like this, so it's more so he is automatically come. So I have not a pact with him or something like this, so I have not doing some ritual specially, so simply his self coming. So now to the theme, Azazel. Um, what I think about him is first that he's a desert spirit or demon. Uh, he is a demon or spirit, not really like to go into heaven because he like what he is. He is a little bit uh, not really. I think in Christian belief it's more like Arabic style, something like a desert spirit. And if you think to him or if you meditate about him, there is the possibility that you will meet him. And he brings teaching about magic and some stuff. So there is by me is if I will banish him, he say the following. You can banish me if you will bring your child to me, and I will give him the ability only can awoke with angels. So your child will never be able to awoke with demons. And I say, I don't know really what this meaning. This sounds good, but if this happened, I don't know my child will die or something else or what it's happened. This is no option for me. So because the human ability to believe, to be free in mind, to learning negative and positive, so my child maybe will not be able to do this, not will have this mind free in mind abilities. And so I say no, and then he say, so then you have to help me 1 year in hell. And I say, I don't know. I don't know really 1 year to happen. There I can make so much bad stuff. That is option for me. And then he say, okay, you have to put this stone into sand. And I say, okay, I will do this. So I began to smash this stone into sand, and I give him sand and sand and sand. So desert, not desert, sand. So there is coming the point where you see that he is a demon, but he is also a good one. He is also a good one, but he can also be a bad one. So what he makes to a demon is that he will change some choice in your life, and this makes him to a demon. And that's the first what he makes to a demon, to a desert demon. The twice is then was that God have forbidden to bring flying into the world, fliegende Teppich, yeah, and he will have this sense to made thousands of flying fliegenden Teppichen, and this is too, it makes him to a demon. So it is really possible to have a good friendship with him, because when you have the mind to get work with him, he is a good guy. But he will take abilities to check your mind. So say, I will give your child not the ability to evoke demons, only to evoke angels and some stuff. So this makes a little bit complicated. This is what makes him to a demon. And the other is that he directly began what you do. So when you smash the stone, he will bring it, this stone, to make flying sauce, not flying sauce, was ist Teppich? Flying Teppich, and this is forbidden by God. So God have forbidden to do this, and he directly will do this. So in this moment he have to get in talk with God, and God take him and say, why are you doing this? You know I have forbidden this. And so there is there will see his demon part of him, right? And in other, he will teach. So like he can teach you how I can take the red and the black, so in two parts. He can teach you this. And this. So this way, if you work with him, he can teach you how to do this. And this is what I have learned a part of him. I mean, it's ever a big part that is play a state of mind. In one, in other, maybe it's real. So you don't know. And yeah, So maybe as next I can learn from him how to make flying saucers. So Teppich, nicht flying Teppiche but it is forbidden by God. So to work with him have price means like he don't tell you what is the price about stuff like time, or as a human you are on step on step, and you go the way, and if you are too fast maybe you will fail. If you are too slow, I don't know what has happened. So it's ever a mind calculation with it. And I take this morning 36 top and 18 left, and today I'm totally finished, so nothing is gone. Really good, like an ace is really nothing gone. And yeah, so he can bring demon attacks to you, and if it you think it's important. So with the card tricks, when I take aces I can only take concentration on the aces, and if I like then to begin take every card, so I have to go into the red and into the black materia, and the black materia is a different materia, and so I say I will take now 1 year with the black materia, and he say you can do this, but first I don't know it can bring sickness, and then twice I directly use the energy to take the cards, 36 on top and 18 on past. So, and now you see my energy level, it's so low that nothing works how I like it works, so it's all a little bit difficult. And I'm absolutely unconcentrated. I have forget the name, what I like to say what he is. Azazel. It is how say this? The ghost jump from one body to another body. How say that? I have forget. This is what almost me fascinating me. The ghost go into a body and then jumps to another body. I forget. So I come over this to Azazel, and that was my interest, how this works and so on. Yeah. So by me it's nothing with especially rituals or something like this. It's just about if I meditate about something or someone, so there I can automatically invoke without making a pact or something like this. So only what is happening is that when I say I say it wrong, I will banish him. So it was a fail. It was I first watching the story about Solomon invoking the demons, and then later I play all this in my mind, and then he say I can give your child the abilities only to invoke with angels and not with demons. And then it's happened. It's there that I say no, and this is no option, and I don't like to work in hell for you, but I can to doing the stone. I smashing the stone for you, and so on. So it's a little bit difficult to all take in one part in now in on a live stream. I'm live, so it's a little bit difficult. I will bring then later the story into my book for a new part, story about Azazel, so that he is not a bad spirit, but he can do. He have some other planes for him. Interests. His interests are not the same like interests of God. So what you then do for him, he will use for some illegal things from heaven and so on. But in the other side, he will bring you magic energy to bring the cards, what you like and so on. So I'm from beginning was not interested to invoke spirits in this kind like other people's do, with some blood or some other stuff. By me it's simply a mind communication or meditation about spirit or angels or demons, and this is how I use it, right? So what is interesting, if you're interested how to make flying flying carpet, if you're interested how to do flying carpet, what is forbidden by God, yeah. So I first mean he will do one for me because we are friends, and he is one he forgive you fast. So if he gives some rules and say you have 1 year work for me in hell or something like this, so if you really enjoy to communicate with him and be in a good friendship, you not have to work for him a year, you know. So he is from this part he's a good guy, but he will make 1,000 flying carpet, what is totally illegal, right? So this is what he makes to a demon. So when you do something when you do something special, he can take it all out about it, and that's make him maybe to a demon. And he's not one of these demons like go to heaven, because he's a desert demon and he like the desert, and this is what he like. So he is not one of these guys like Lucifer say, I want to race to heaven and take the heaven under my control or something like this, like other demons in Christianity will do, like Lucifer or Satan. He is a desert demon, and this is his part, you know. So it's not in his interests to raising heaven or something like this, I think. So he's really a spirit. He's a desert spirit, a good and some bad guy. So he have a bad side and he have a good side, I will say this. So maybe I have later more in my mind, but actually this is it, I think. Did I forget something? So he can teach. He is good in teach magical physics. Magical physics. He's good teacher. And I hope I don't will come in trouble with him, and not some bad side effects. So it is all have to do with mind. So if you concentrate something so more, you will be maybe struggling by fail choices or something like this. But yeah, so what is for me was very interesting that he say, bring me your child. So I have no child, not I know about it. Bring me your child, and I will give him the ability only to evoke with angels and not with demons. So this is in one interesting and good part, but in the other, as a human free mind, it is so maybe he will never learn magic. He only will get priest or something like this, or some other troubles, or versus normality, versus causal normality. So it's really interesting what he say there. So yeah. So he speak also with God and some stuff. Also not he speak with God, God speak then to him. So he asked them, why you do this? You know, it's forbidden, right? And so he is a spirit, simple. Think so. I don't know it better to this time. Yeah.